What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here from the courtroom. A couple of spicy clips from the courtroom today. It's going very, very badly for one side of the argument, and having basically being proven to be a liar live in front of the jury, probably not a part of one of their plans. I hope you enjoy the coverage on this case. If you do, please do click that red subscribe button down below the video. Would greatly appreciate it. Now, first of all, if you remember a week or two back, there was an incident in which brought up this potential issue where she claimed that Johnny, helped Kate Moss down the stairs, so to speak, right, against her will. And at the time, you remember his lawyers like celebrating, like fist pumping. Why? Because they knew it never happened. They knew that Kate would testify to that fact, and that's exactly what happened. Just an absolutely savage moment where the jury gets to hear, like point blank, that it was a lie. You see, Kate Moss told the entire jury today that he never did what claimed she did. Moss, appearing briefly by a live video from England, said that while on vacation in Jamaica, she slipped and JD came to her aid. Moss said that throughout their relationship of 4 years, he never pushed me, kicked me, or threw me down anything. The famously private model, who rarely discusses her personal life, shut down AH's claim that the 58-year-old pushed her. Now, this was a mistake of her own making because she opened the door to the testimony by claiming she feared JD would push her sister in the same way during an argument. According to H, there was a rumor that he had once done the same thing to Kate, and it came to her mind. Well, what she was really trying to do there was smear him. She knew exactly what she was saying, why she was saying it. She was trying to bolster her argument against him, and it ended up now in this bombshell testimony.
Good morning, Ms. Moss, or I should say, where do you reside?
Relationship with him.
Did there come a time when you and Mr. Depp
Oh, I don't know what's going on with the video here.
Mr. Depp
Oh,
were
here.
a couple, that the two of you took a vacation to
Stairs, and I hurt my back.
How did you
And
I apologize, Ms. Moss, please continue.
and I screamed because I was in because I didn't know what had happened to me and I was in pain. And he came running back to help me and carried me to my room and got me medical attention.
Oops. Not only did he not push her, but she made him sound like a hero. Huge mistake. Huge, because a mistake like that could just simply make the jury say, oh, well, she lied openly about that, so what else is she lying about? And then you had this moment where Johnny point blank gets kind of sassy, and here, you can check this out.
If you disagreed.
Objection, Your Honor, non-responsive. She just asked, how did that happen?
I believe he was about to explain.
It really seems like the judge hates her, too.
Us stating the objection.
Okay. So, Mr. Depp, specifically, how did the injury in this photograph occur?
I'm sure it hit me. Is that better?
Is that better? Just, I mean, and the stuff that's been coming out today, all just very bad. So they're talking about their honeymoon on the Orient Express. JD testified that she did, in fact, raise her hands to him when asked how the bruise under his left eye happened during their troubled honeymoon. I had a sort of a shiner, but it all ended and everything got fine again, testified JD. He continued, "We'd go to dinner. The apparent shiner under his eye can be seen in grainy photo taken by his bodyguard. AH had previously confirmed that they did, in fact, fight on their honeymoon, but blames JD, saying, 'I thought he might actually remove me from the planet.'" Him taking the stand again is very, very bad, I think, because the jury really seems to like him. He comes across, and again, great actor, first of all, but also like, you know, he just seems like a, how do I put this? He seems, here's what I think if I'm on the jury, right? He seems like a victim. She seems like a shrew. She does not seem like somebody who is a victim. She seems like she's someone who's pretending to be one. Now, there is claims that JD texted his sister after H filed temporary stay away order against him. "I wanted her replaced on that WB film." JD texted her sister on June 4th, referencing Aquaman. JD denied it and said that he reached out to Warner Brothers because he had vetted her. I mean, there's some text messages that are coming out, but like, I think that he is continuing to come out ahead. I mean, imagine if this man was your actual psychiatrist you had appointed and you had an appointment with him tomorrow. I mean, just remember this clip. The jury's like, what is he doing?
Do I have to answer that question, Your Honor?
You have to answer questions. Yes, sir.
I mean, what is he, Toucan Sam, doing here? I mean, this is exactly like they did not want, they did not want to have Kate there. Somebody, AH made a mistake. You see, ex-TMZ employee will now testify after the tabloid lost an emergency motion, and this could be huge too. Judge Penny Escardas denied a motion by TMZ to seek to block one of his ex-employees from testifying in this case. Charles Tubin, an attorney for TMZ, argued that the publication was seeking to intervene in, this testimony and relationship between their sources because JD's lawyer countered that he was not subpoenaed to testify and was appearing of his own free will. Chu also argued that the outcome of the trial would not affect TMZ. AH's attorney argued that Tremaine should have been identified as a witness, but a huge win for Johnny as the judge ruled on his side, allowing him to take the stand later today. Now, this is going to be very interesting because there's a lot we need to know about how TMZ, like if we can get some confirmation that TMZ was notified of this particular event of her going to the courthouse, that again would look very, very bad for one side. Now, yesterday, it was reported that the judge denied to throw out the $100 million countersuit, which I didn't expect would happen anyway. But today has been like just absolutely horrible for one side here. Now, again, you need 7 members of this crew to, of the jury to all agree unanimously. So, I mean, there's that. But I think if the judge is any indication, if the judge is any indication, the jury doesn't like him either, or doesn't like her either. We're going to see later this afternoon exactly what's going on with the TMZ. This could be a potential bombshell. A lot of these text messages that are getting revealed aren't exactly like, I don't know. I don't think they really hurt. They're just like two people arguing. And him saying, "I'm going to ruin you," or whatever, that doesn't necessarily mean anything unless he went out and did something. So I'm going to continue to cover this. I may have 2 videos on it today. Make sure you click that red subscribe button down below. And by the way, if you haven't yet, we launched a new hat on coffeebrandcoffee.com. We only have an inventory of literally 69. It worked out great. So if you want one of those, make sure you get it today. Also want to highlight, outside of our 6 delicious coffees and hot cocos, cold brew bags. It's a super simple process. You drop the bag in a container of water, leave it for 48 hours, and you've got the perfect cold brew. Now, if you're buying cold brew cans online, you pay a ton for shipping. This is an extremely cost-effective way to make delicious cold brew coffee for yourself. You know, as the temperature is heating up here in the summer, I'm absolutely loving the cold brew stuff. I've got a pitcher in my fridge at all times, and we're shipping those now. So maybe consider trying that out. Yeah, if you use code The Quartering, you can save 5% on single bag orders or 10% automatically on auto refill orders. Hope you enjoyed this video. We'll talk to you again real soon.